Welcome back to the channel, you guys. Welcome back to the boat gang. Alright, I'm Big B. Today we got the Oxidean Marine Mini Dom on the block, okay? This is a little stepped hull, basically a little race boat. This thing's, it's great for bashing, racing. It's a fun boat. And I've always run this thing on 3S. Today we're actually going to prep the boat up for 4S, okay? I got these new SMC 2200 ADC 4S packs, and they're the same exact size pretty much as a 3S pack. So I got a little order from Oxidean Marine so we can actually prop the boat down and try the boat on 4S. I've had a lot of requests and I've been like dying to run this little boat on 4S. So stick around, we'll see what we need to do. Big B with Ironclade RC. Okay, so just to clear the air, this is a 3S boat recommended from Oxidean to be run on 3S. Okay, the motor, it's a 3300 kV 1515, 3300 kV. Okay, the ESC is 4S capable. All right, I looked the specs up on this 2933. And it's a 65,000 RPM rated motor. Okay, you can't exceed 65,000 max RPMs. We're going to be in the 48,000, 49,000 RPM range. Okay, so it should be good. It should be good. On paper, it's good. Okay, 3,300 kV times 14.8, somewhere in the neighborhood of 48,000 RPM. I have several boats that I run in that RPM range, like my riggers, 4,000 kV rocket motor, running on 4S all day long with big aggressive props. So I'm hoping that this boat will take it. Now, if you guys decide to throw 4S in your boat, you need to actually think about doing a prop change. I got a package in from Bill over at Oxidean Marine, and I normally run a 3219 on this boat and a 3616. Temperatures have never been an issue. The boat's plenty fast with those props. I made a little order here. Okay, I've got a 3316. Okay, 3316 because I like that 3616, but sometimes it would like be a little crazy with that 3616, so I got a 3316, and this is the one I want to run 4S on. This is a 30 millimeter 1.9 pitch. Okay, so I'm propping the boat down. All right, less load, less heat generated with the higher voltage. Okay, the batteries, this 3S battery weighs about the same as this 2200 4S battery, so the weight isn't gonna be like that much more for the electronics. I'm going down in props, so we should be all right. I also got one of my favorite props from Bill, this 48 millimeter 14 for my Delta Force. I lost two. This is my third one. I love that prop. I also picked up a new receiver for my Quasar. All right, for the Oxy Digger. Okay, so I just pulled the motor out and oiled the bearings with Corrosion X. I like Corrosion X for my bearings. Okay, I'm also going to service the Driveline, make sure all my bearings are intact, because these are little 2 by 5 millimeter micro bearings. So you just want to do like a visual inspection, make sure everything is good to go. None of the bearing shields are like popping off the bearings or anything like that. The only thing I've had to replace on this boat is this back flanged bearing right here. That's the only thing I've broken on this boat. So I'm just going to use some light bearing oil on my bearings. Okay, prepping it up for 4S. All right, I'm going to slide this back in, get that coupler locked down. We're not going to run the boat in this video. I'm just making this video prepping everything up and asking you guys, has anybody ran the mini dom on 4S with the stock 3300 kV? Just curious, let me know your thoughts. If I blow the motor up, I actually have another motor coming that would be perfect for this thing. So it is what it is for entertainment purposes. You know what I'm saying? All right, so this is the new prop I'm going to be running. M4 threaded, 30 millimeter 1.9. This is the 32 millimeter 1.9. Okay, so it's a little bit smaller, of course, a couple millimeter, 1 millimeter on each side, basically. That should do it. That should allow us to run 4S. You know, we'll have to play with the throttle. You know, we're not going to go balls to the wall. It'll be way too much power for this thing, so we'll have to play with it real quick, short, fast burst, you know, so we don't mess nothing up. This is that 3316, just to give you guys a little comparison here. Okay, 3316. All right, we'll run that one on 3S. Okay, so I'm gonna have to pull these battery straps out. They won't fit around my 4S battery. I've been wanting to do this, and I just got a pair of straps that'll work. So in order to run a 4S pack, you're going to need a 7-inch strap, whatever that is in millimeters. I don't have my millimeter ruler out, okay? And instead of looping this thing, instead of going under this one, over that one, and then back under this one, I'm just going to go under the whole thing. And that should give me, yeah, so my 4S pack will fit in there. All right, it's like fits in there perfect, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and get these straps in there. I'll make sure that everything fits. So another thing I did to this boat that really didn't need to be done, but I did it. I've actually read a few comments of some of my subscribers and heard of guys busting this flood chamber right here loose. Okay, so what I did is I took some fiberglass mixed up in my resin, my epoxy, and just reinforced all the way down the flood chamber as far forward as I can get, top and bottom. Okay, just a little bead all the way around that little corner, just to add a little bit extra reinforcement. Okay, as I run these bigger batteries, you know. So let's see if this 4S pack will fit in here with the straps on and everything kind of in its place. Good, yeah. Make sure the hatch will go on. Yep. So the hatch goes on. Okay, let's check our center of gravity. We'll run this in the next video. Next pretty day. It's been raining. Alright, so our center of gravity is right there. So that's perfect. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. With this little prop on. So I think I got this bad boy all prepped up. We're about to plug it in. Okay, before I do, I don't want to forget, putting more power in it. It's probably going to go airborne, going to be acrobatic. So I cut a couple of pieces of temporary foam to shove in here just for our 4S run. Okay, got a piece back here, and the whole bow is filled with foam. Okay, so that should be good to go. Alright, I took the prop off because we're going to spool it up on 4S. Okay, I got all my little props right here. Yeah, I'm excited, pretty excited. So I just used this old STX2 remote from one of my ready to run pro boats. It works okay, not the best, but it works. Okay, I really don't like the lag and speed, and time. The lag, it's got a lag, a little slow, especially with this little boat on 4S. It's gonna be a freaking handful. So I've actually turned down my steering travel a little bit. I always turn that down. I got my throttle rate turned down as well. Let's see what it sounds like. It's going to be a little loud because it's got those bearings and stuff in there. Oh boy. So that's unloaded. I got the throttle all the way up now. It'll take it on the bench. Unloaded. So running this smaller prop, I'm trying to like run the boat in the water, like a high voltage run, an unloaded high voltage run, if that makes any sense. This boat has a very small ride surface. Okay, it's basically hitting the water right in here, and then a little triangle in here, or even not even hitting the water here. A lot of times just riding on the prop. So that little area there and there. Okay, so we should be good. I think it's going to handle it with this little 3019. All right, I got my tunnel jet. It's all epoxied. I'm working on getting the rod pads straightened out. Got it all reinforced, epoxied. Before I let you go, I figured I'd give you a little shot of my mini Dom prop collection. These are the stock props right here, and these are all like upgraded props. That's our 4814, and then I wanted to show you guys this big ABC, vintage ABC prop. When I bought this on eBay, this prop was like pretty, like bronze color, and it's just kind of sit on my bench, and it's turned this terrible oxidized color. But the description, it didn't have any, like, no numbers or references or anything in the description. I just kind of took a shot in the dark. I bought it. The shots were like far away, so I couldn't really tell what size it was. I thought it was an S40, a 40 millimeter prop, and I get this 50 millimeter. So it's a straightaway 43 blade, straightaway series. Never run it. It still needs to be balanced. It's a vintage prop. Like I said, I thought it was a Schaefer prop, and it was a Tidewater Engineering propeller. So we'll get that on the Oxy digger. I'm thinking I could shim up that 3/16 shaft and maybe do like one pass with it one day just to run it, because I did spend like $20 on it. So yeah, we'll get these things on the water. All right, I think she's ready to roll. Okay. See you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Big B with Ironclad RC. Don't forget, there's super thanks if you guys want to support the channel that way. Like, comment, subscribe.